Hello, I'm Porschia Parker Griffin, and I want to welcome you to the Career 101 podcast, a place for ambitious professionals and seasoned executives who want an edge in their career. We're talking about all of the things you were never taught or told when it comes to career growth, development, and change. Now, let's get into it. Today, we're diving into an essential topic, finding clarity in your career path. If you've ever felt stuck, uncertain, or frustrated with where you're headed, you're not alone. I've been a coach for over 10 years, and it's not uncommon for people who've worked in jobs for 10, 20, or even 30 years to tell me that they don't like what they're doing. Or they tell me that they're unfulfilled in their career path, and they literally just fell into it. A lot of times I hear people say that they were just the best person on their team, in their department, or in their company to do a specific role. So they just got stuck there. They were pigeonholed in that position, and it's not even what they like to do. I often hear people tell me that the job they're in is emotionally or mentally draining for them. I also hear a lot of people say, you know what? I just never figured out what I want to be when I grow up. Without direction, professionals can waste valuable time, energy, and money pursuing jobs that don't align with their goals or values. So today, we'll explore why career clarity is critical, the risks of not having it, and actionable steps to gain the clarity you need to move forward with confidence. To start, I want to touch on the major consequences of lacking career clarity. First, there is wasted time and money. When you lack a clear direction, you may end up in roles that don't fulfill you, causing frequent job changes, additional schooling that isn't necessary, or investments in certifications that don't align with your long-term vision. We have quite a few podcast episodes about attaining additional higher education. You want to check out episode 31, Are Master's Degrees Worth It? And episode 59, Should I Get a PhD? Second, a lack of career clarity can lead to burnout and dissatisfaction. Line career leads to stress and disengagement. When work lacks purpose, motivation drops and burnout becomes more likely. Those of you who listen to the show regularly, you know that I have experienced my own battles with burnout, and I see it in the majority of our clients. For more details, I encourage you to check out episode 48, Burnout in the Workplace, and episode 84 on the stages of burnout. Finally, a lack of career clarity can lead to missed opportunities. So without a clear career vision, you may pass up opportunities that align with your true interests and strengths simply because you haven't identified them. Or you're chasing money, status, or someone else's vision for you. I don't think many people understand the power of career exploration. I used to have a one-on-one coaching program called From Dream Job to Career Reality. And I would work with clients for 3 to 6 months, and we would go through a deep career exploration process. As our business has grown, I don't do as much one-on-one coaching. However, I made that program into an on-demand course that is in our Brave Bird Career Alliance membership. I think this is one of the most important courses in our membership for clients. That's because most people were never taught or told how to find clarity in their career and how to turn that into a reality in their life. I'm going to touch on some of the key aspects of the From Dream Job to Career Reality course in this episode. And of course, if you want to get even more clarity on your career, then you can join the membership and take the full course. You'd also have access to other courses that are career and business focused that might be helpful to you also. So when it comes to career clarity, self-discovery is key. Take the time to reflect on your values, strengths, and interests. Consider assessments like the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, Strong Interest Inventory, or CliftonStrengths to gain more insights. Back in episode 90, I discussed understanding your personality with the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, or MBTI assessment for short. Utilizing career coaching sessions with a professional coach can also help you gain deeper insights. The Career 101 podcast is brought to you by Fly High Coaching, where we help our clients soar to their full potential. More and more professionals and executives are setting out to achieve their career goals. But without the right support, it can be difficult, if not impossible. Whether you need career coaching, interview coaching, or a program with a professional resume and a LinkedIn makeover, we're here to help. Could your career use some 911? It's not uncommon for executives and professionals to feel a little overwhelmed, stuck, or confused when it comes to their career or income. There are other people who want to know how to ramp up their success, consistently achieve their goals, and make a bigger impact. After hundreds of clients came to me with the same issues, I started recording the patterns for the Career 911 Masterclass, solving the top 5 challenges executives and professionals have. In the free masterclass, I share the exact strategies our clients use to tackle the top 5 problems. Check out the link in our show notes. You can also experiment with different roles through freelancing, consulting, or volunteering in areas that intrigue you. What have you always wanted to try out? Who could you reach out to and find more information? Setting career goals that align with both your professional aspirations and your personal lifestyle needs is something really significant for you to do. In episode 76, we talked more about goal setting in your career. Now, I want to talk about something that I think people completely overlook: prioritizing key factors in your career. I find that most people have a cloudy vision of what they want. However, they haven't done deep exploratory work to really flesh out the details. This step is literally the difference between success and failure. Here are 4 key factors to consider in your career. 1 is values alignment. So, what matters most to you? Work-life balance, financial stability, impact, autonomy, or innovation? Number 2, skills and interests. Identify unique skills and ensure that they align with your career choices. That's actually 2 and 3. And number 4 is your long-term career growth. Look at industries and roles that offer stability and opportunities for advancement. This is extremely important because as we think about disruption in industries, technological advancements, and AI, you want to predict where different career paths could lead in the next 5 to 10 years. For those of you who are day one listeners of the podcast, you know that I think of your career as a choose your own adventure book, which were popular when I was a kid. Finally, I want to touch on the importance of research and networking for clarity. I encourage clients to conduct informational interviews with professionals in your target field to understand real-world insights. Don't be overwhelmed by that. So we give you the rundown on informational interviews in episode 82. Also, you should attend industry events and networking sessions to explore opportunities and trends. I know that depending on your personality, networking might seem a little scary. Networking was very scary to me when I first started doing it. We talked more about networking for career success in episode 52. Everything is changing so fast nowadays. It's hard for even industry experts to keep up. So I recommend that you follow thought leaders online and listen to podcasts to stay updated on industry news and refine your understanding of different career paths. I also think that you should consider working with a career coach to gain professional guidance tailored to your situation. Gaining career clarity isn't an overnight process, but taking intentional steps can save you years of frustration and put you on a path toward fulfillment and success. If today's episode resonated with you, I encourage you to take action, right? Start with self-reflection, prioritize what matters most, and engage in research and networking. If you found this episode valuable, be sure to subscribe and share it with a colleague who might need this message. For more insights and resources, visit fly-high-coaching.com. Until next time, I want you to take charge of your career with clarity and confidence. This episode was brought to you by the Bravebird Career Alliance, the go-to membership designed for seasoned executives and ambitious professionals with everything you need for career planning, strategy, training, and support. Thank you again for listening to the Career 101 podcast. I hope you have at least one key takeaway that you can use in your own career. If you enjoyed hanging out with us, please rate, subscribe, and share this podcast. Until next time, here's to your success.